Well, hello. Welcome to Hikes and Hops, Sean in the Wild. I'm going to kick off my YouTube channel series today, just doing something local. There's a long day at work, long day today. There's only so much time to cover something truly adventurous, so we're just going to keep it light. We're going to Kline's Run Park. That is in my area, which is Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, near the town of Columbia, which is where I am, off by Wrightsville. So we're just going to hit some spots over there, keep it close to home for today. So yeah, we'll keep it simple. I'm about 30-40 minutes away, so we're just heading down to Kline's Run now, and I'll see you when we get there. So I just want to kind of point out here, we're almost there. Driving here, I have my phone on tripod here. Look at that view, beautiful. Yeah, we just pulled up to Kline's Run here. Beautiful view of the Susquehanna River here. We will see a better view of that in just a few minutes. Right behind us, there's a big hill up where there's some frisbee golf, and we'll get a nice view of the river from up there. Check that out. So there's that view of the river I mentioned. It's hard to see, but that's a pretty steep little hill there. And up top, great view of the Susquehanna. So here's Kline's Run Park there. Frisbee golf all over here, some trails. And we're going over there. There's actually a second park called Native Lands Park through the woods. And that's mostly what we're going to explore today, is the Native Lands Park. So we'll just cut through this trail in the woods up ahead and check that out. There's a lot more space out there and some neat things. These are the type of hikes I like. Kind of reminds me of the Appalachian Trail, getting into the woods a little bit. But this will open out into some fields pretty shortly here. Nice quiet day. So as you can see, I did mention that it opens up into some fields here, and it gets really wide open. There's another couple of fields down there we're going to explore. Great views up here. Local establishments in this area, sad to say, one of my favorites was Moon Dancer Winery, which is right around the corner. It has since permanently closed. That was right down that way, over those trees. It was a great spot. Nice tasting wine, live music. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be open again. There's a meadery, Di Francesco, I think it is. Not too far over that same direction too. Been there before. That was a good find. There's one of the other fields. And then if we go back the other way, there's more over there, but most of the good stuff is down here. So this is the first spot my kids like to rest at when they come out here, and I take them hiking. Once we make our way down there, they get a little winded. They want to take a seat. This is a really nice bench. As you can see here, bench built and donated by his sons to honor James E. Hooper for his commitment to the Mason-Dixon Trail and hiking trails throughout the region. This is actually, these trails are part of the Mason-Dixon Trail, I believe, the ones that we're walking on. This down here was very kind of touching. My kids and I came out here and we saw Happy Birthday Dad, 80 years hiking strong. That's something I want to be able to do when I'm 80 as well. We did come out here later in the year, and we do see that James has passed, and I love that. May the trail take you onwards. Very cool story. But yeah, we're gonna head up that way. On the other side of that hill is the look of the river, or the view of the river. What are you doing at already, Moon? It's daytime. In here, there is some sort of ruins. It's really overgrown now that we're in May. You can see those stone workings. Not really sure what they were from, but I have been back there before. Not too much to see. I did see a groundhog one time. That was about it. That's where we just came from. Nice view of the sunset we're gonna have tonight out here. That's beautiful. Over here, down there a little further, we're gonna get that view of the river. Over here is a family cemetery we're gonna visit first. It's called the Dritt Family Cemetery. I'll meet you over there. If anyone knows the history of this a little bit better than I, please comment. I always intend to look it up and then I forget. But it's a nice little cemetery, very peaceful area back here. Beautiful. And then down there is what's called the Zimmerman Center, right down the hill as well. They're closed today, but I've been in there a couple of times and they have some really cool, there's really cool history with that building. They'll give you a tour. You can walk around the first level, or you can request a full tour of the house down there. So I'll take you to the outside of it. But like I said, they're not open today, so I'll just have to do a video of the outskirts. We are not at the top yet, but I want to show you real quick, because I have a good shot of it here. The wind turbines over at the Turkey Hill factory. They're not spinning today. They're just sitting still. It's right across the Susquehanna there. But we are going down here. There's actually a path through the woods to get to the Zimmerman Center. So like I said, it's not open today, but I'll just head down through the woods into the parking lot. I do recommend, when they're open, giving that a visit. It's really cool in there. All right, here we go. There it is. Zimmerman Center, 761 feet this way. It's definitely a little wet back here today. Fire pit. Nice place to sit. Yeah, it's a really cool building. If you're here and it's open, go ahead and check it out. I think you'll like it. Well, there's definitely crazier views of the Susquehanna, but I love this spot. You can just kind of come up here. There's a bench over there. It's really relaxing to just kind of come here, grab something to drink, grab a book, kind of sit by the river. You get a better view in wintertime, but it's still pretty nice. Time to take a rest. Pretty good spot out here too. Here's some more workings of some sort. Might trek in there during the winter time, but not going to get up to that tonight. Getting a little sweaty out here. I just heard some turkeys in the distance, but I don't think we're going to get that on camera today. That was nice. So yeah, I've done 3 shorts. This is my first full-length video. Really cool. I do plan on getting to coal country up by the town of Likens, Short Mountain Colliery. That's one of my favorite spots to explore. I do have a short about actually a couple of them, about me finding a couple of coal mine shafts there. So I do plan on doing a full video about that. I think you're really going to like that one. This is just to kick things off. Local spot of mine. Lancaster County and York County are really neat areas, a lot of history, and I happen to live right here. So there are a lot of spots we can explore here. This is my first full video, so feel free to like, comment your favorite hiking spots, subscribe if you can. I hope to do this for a long time, but it'll be nice if you can boost my confidence a little bit, you know, with a couple of likes. If you don't be afraid. If you like it, feel free to subscribe, and I'll make sure to get out some new content soon, probably in the next couple of weeks. Here's another view of where we're at. Right up top that hill, a few miles away, that's another spot we're going to explore on a different video. Samuel Lewis State Park. Really cool spot. You can see it from here. Got my trail shoes. You won't see me in anything other than Hoka's nowadays. That's my sneaker of choice. Actually got to wearing those in 2021. I was one of the first, I feel like. Now everyone's got Hoka's on, so it makes me kind of proud. Here we are back to Kline's Run, going back to the car.